welcome to a brand new speed build. Today I have a modern family home and it's pack restricted. So I've been trying to make a few more pack restricted builds. I don't know if you've been able to tell because I haven't posted that many. I think I know I have maybe one or two in the backlog, and I think I've posted some. I don't really remember, but I've been trying to make a few more because I know most people don't have all the packs, and if there's any like specific packs you want me to use, for instance, like do you just want me to use cats and dogs, or like you just want me to use, I don't know, laundry day and parenthood, like, you know, anything. It can be a combination of packs, it can be a single pack, it can just be whatever. Please let me know and I would love to do that, because I don't really know what are like the most common combinations to have with packs. I mean, if you do want something more specific, like an actual like house that is specific for your gameplay, I would always love to build a house for you. There's a form you can fill out for that in the description box, and in the about section on my channel page. But I don't really know what the most common packs are, because I do have all of them. I've had all of them for a very long time. There were, like, I think the last time I like didn't have all of them were a few years ago, like when I was trying to like buy all of them, and it's been a few years since then, so I don't really remember what are the most common. Plus, like, a lot of packs have come out since then, so like I don't know what what is prioritized anymore. But I got this idea like a couple of months ago, so I've had it like in my notes app for a few months, to build a house using only Eco Lifestyle and Dream Home Decorator. So this is what this was trying to do. I'm saying trying because then when I was building this, I added 2 more packs. Well, one pack and 1 kit. So in the end, I do use 1 expansion pack, 1 game pack, 1 stuff pack, and then 1 kits, which I still think like it's only still like 4 these what are called, DLCs. That's what I almost said, DCLs. DLCs. I think that's what they're called, right? I'm not sure, but anyways, I only use 4 of them. Sure, one of them is a kit, and I think I will talk about this probably later, but I know that's not for everyone. But so in this build, maybe I should specify that before. In this build, I do use obviously Eco Lifestyle and Dream Home Decorator, like I was intended to do, but then I also use Tiny Living and the Blooming Rooms kit, and I think all of these 4 packs work really well together, especially in the style that I decided to go with for it. I think it definitely works. I went for this kind of modern contemporary house, and I really like this house. I really like this. I really like the interior. I really like what I did with it. I think if it hadn't been pack restricted, I think I might have liked it more because I've been able to like decorate it more, but I think for this style it actually works. I mean, you can be the judge of that in the comments, but I personally think it works. And this is going to go into my save file. I am really excited for that. I built like a couple of months ago, not even a couple months ago, like months and months ago. It feels like it was very recently that I built it, but then also time moves super fast. So I think it was in May. I want to say it was before summer. I'm not sure though. I want to say it was before summer. I built another modern, I think called a modern eco home, which is also in this part of Evergreen Harbor. I almost called it Eco Harbor. It's not called that, it's called Evergreen Harbor. It's in the same part of Evergreen Harbor. And so for my save file, I am going to have this on the like already like fully like green like modern mode, just because I want some more modern places in my save file, and there's not going to be that many of them, because like Newcrest is going to be like completely suburban, and the same with Willow Creek, and then like this part of Evergreen Harbor, again I forgot the name, this part of Evergreen Harbor is of course going to be modern, and then I think a part of Windenburg is also going to be modern, but like not that many other places are going to be modern, I think. So because I've been really into building more modern things lately, I think the build, depending on if I can finish the editing process of that one, but I think I will be able to, I think the next build you're gonna see on the channel is also going to be a modern house. Well, modern is, you can debate that for that house. I called it that because it's already up in my gallery because it's a house for one of you guys. Looking back on it, it's not really modern, but I called it that already, so it's gonna be called that, but it's fine. It's completely fine. But I am really happy with the packs that I used for this one, although again I did use a kit, which is maybe not the best, but it's fine. You only lose like, I was gonna say a few plants, but like I used all of the plants, I think. No, I didn't use the tables that came with that kit, but I think I used almost everything else. I'm pretty sure I even used the big one, so I used a lot of it. But before I forget, I really would just want to mention that this house is for 2 parents, 1 teen, 1 kid, and a toddler. Of course, again, we're not using cats and dogs, so there's no pets here, but I think that's okay. I really like this house. I really like this house. I think it's really cool. I think I went off a picture from Pinterest. I'm pretty sure I did change it up a lot though. I think the roof is completely different and stuff. I know a lot of like modern homes have like flat roofs, which I do definitely think works. Like it works, and some people can make it look extremely good in The Sims, and I'm just not one of those people. I am working on a house right now that has a flat roof that is modern, but generally I don't like using flat roofs for modern builds because for me it doesn't look right when I do it. I see a lot of like amazing people do it and I'm just like, how? Because I can't. I cannot do it. But it's fine. It's fine. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. And mine happens to be building modern homes with flat roofs. No, I have a lot of other weaknesses, like most of my building skills, you know. Most of my building skills are weaknesses, I think, because I'm not, well, I was gonna say I'm not the best, but I think I'm okay building. Obviously, I do have an entire channel dedicated to building, but I wouldn't say that I'm one of the best because there's so many, like, I every time I open Instagram, I'm like blown away. The same with Twitter and just here on YouTube as well. It's like amazing. There's so many amazing people. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how people get creative, because like I'm not too creative. I'm gonna try to be a little more creative, but like I'm not really. You know, I'm not really creative, but it's fine. It's fine. I like how we are like, what, 7 minutes into this voiceover, somewhere around that, and my voice is already dying on me. I am very sick still. I'm still very, very sick. I'll probably talk about that later because because it's me. I will always talk about me being sick. This is like a running joke between me and my friends, and like people in the Discord server, which, by the way, if you want to join my Discord server, I'm sorry, what did I just say? If you want to join my Discord server, you can always do that. The link is in the description box or in the about section on my channel page. We would love to have you there. It's a lot of fun. But it's also like, it's kind of a joke there, but it's also a joke between me and my friends, that I say that I'm sick all the time, because it's true. I'm sick all the time. But I will talk about that later. But I want to just also say that like the reason why I'm using these specific packs, like I said before, I did really think like a couple of months ago that Eco Lifestyle and Dream Home Decorator would work together, and I was correct. They worked like perfectly together. I'm sorry, I feel like I can't with words today. I'm so sorry. But I think they worked definitely like perfectly together. But the reason I'm using Tiny Living is because I was doing the kitchen and then I was like, I can't find the wall art. Like I cannot find a wall art, and I really want this one painting that came with Tiny Living. And then I was like, I could just add that because I do think it would be really useful. And it turns out it was. I did use a lot of things from Tiny Living, like a lot, and definitely think it was the right choice to include that. And it definitely fit with the style. Like definitely, I think it's the same style. And then the reason why I'm using Blooming Rooms kit is because this was the first build I built with that kit. Obviously, it's been out for months now. It's not really new anymore, but it was new when I built this, or I won't say like this, when I started building this, because this took me like a month or two to build, because I started building this like during my November kind of break thing. Like obviously I was still posting videos, but like I was having exam time, so I didn't really have a lot of free time. But during that time, the Blooming Rooms kit came out. I'm pretty sure, I think it was like the first week I was off or something, so I did have like some time off. Like I had like a few minutes here and there to do things, or like a half an hour here and there. So I decided to kind of start making this build, and then I think I finished this in the end of December, I'm pretty sure. So like it's not too long ago. It's not too long ago, but that's why I'm using that kit. I do again really think I do really think it works for this house. So you will see me later, like I do place like the apron and stuff that we got with the base game update in December, just because like we hadn't gotten that when I started the kitchen, but then when I was doing other things, I was like, oh, I can use this. And yeah, I don't know. I really like also that I went for this like very light, soft wood tone. I don't know what this wood tone is called, but it's so cozy. I really like it. I've been striving towards it lately, in other builds that I've been doing. I'm also sorry if you can hear my computer. I don't think you will be able to, but you might. And I'm sorry. I don't know why it's super loud. I think I need to clean it, but like it's super loud. And it wasn't before I started this voiceover. Now that I'm doing the voiceover, it's super loud, so I'm sorry. It's been going on for like a while now, like the entire voiceover, so I'm so sorry if you have been able to hear that. I'm gonna try to drown it out with music and stuff. We'll see how that goes. But I do really like this wood tone, and I don't know, I still can't get over that these two packs work so good together. Eco Lifestyle and Dream Home Decorator, like they work so well together, at least when you're doing this style, this more like modern contemporary style. I think it works very well. I really like this house. I also played around a lot with platforms, which is fun. I've been trying to do that lately because I've realized that because again, I've been doing more modern homes, and when I'm doing modern homes, I like to have it on medium wall height, but at the same time, I don't like having it on medium wall height. Like, I like how it looks from the outside, but then when I'm doing the interior, I don't like that it's on medium wall height. So because like it's more wall space to fill up, and I have a thing, I need to fill out wall space. I know this is a thing for a lot of people, so like I'm not alone in this, but like when you have like medium wall height, it's a lot more wall space to fill out. So I don't really like to do that, but then I using platforms to kind of cover that up at least a little bit. Again, my voice, it's dying, it's fine. It's fine. Also, I didn't decide we were gonna have toddler in this house until like I was doing the kids' bedrooms. I was like putting the beds. I was like, oh, I realized that like I don't do a lot of toddlers' bedrooms. I have been doing it recently because I realized I don't do them a lot. So I've been trying to like get them in, because also again I'm working on my save file as much as possible, and I realized for that one I don't have that many toddlers, which is not great. I want to have it's not gonna be like this, but I kind of want to have somewhat of an equal distribution with like kids and toddlers and teens and like elders and stuff. There's not going to be that many elders. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna see if I can make some more like elder homes. We'll see. But normally, like I would normally build that in like what's it called, in Willow Creek or like Newcrest or like Brinton Bay, but like all the lots are like filled up except for maybe one. Oh, I think I might be able to do one in Willow Creek. I just realized I'm gonna do that. I might do that. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I also like I think I used a lot of the tool mod in this one. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I used it a lot. And I do really like, again, I know I've said this so many times, I'm gonna stop saying it now, but I do really like this build. I do really like this build. I feel like my friends are gonna put that into our chat being like, I do really like this build, because I've mentioned it so many times. It's like the same with like me being sick, but yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about. Oh, right, I want to mention one last thing before I forget about it completely. This house is of course playtested. If you didn't know, all my houses are playtested, that is. But I did have some trouble with this house. Only actually one problem. I've said some problems or some trouble. It was only one problem. My sim was not able to access the kids' bed, because I do use a bunk bed, which I don't normally use as well. Like, I always forget they exist. But I did use one in the kids' bedroom, but it didn't work because I put some things under it, which like blocked my sim's way. So I don't know. I'm sorry. So some things are moved around and maybe a little bit changed in the kids' bedroom in the screenshots, and if you decide to download this from the gallery, and that is why. It shouldn't like affect it too much, like it's not any big changes, but just be aware of that if you're like, wait, what happened there? That's what happened. Playtesting, that's what happened. But otherwise I think everything worked completely fine. Like, surprisingly, all the bathtubs were accessible. Normally I have a problem with like bathtubs that like they're not accessible, and I don't know why. It's like if you put one little thing in the wrong place, it will like, my sim will be like, can't go here. But it was fine. It was fine for this one. And I don't know, that made me kind of happy. But what else to talk about? I don't know. Because I don't know if there's anything else about the build that I should mention. There probably is. I just don't remember it. I've been editing this video like mostly today. I've been doing it for like a couple of days, but like mostly the big chunk was today. And I was listening to Crime Junkie, which is a true crime podcast, which is like the only true crime podcast that I absolutely like. I do really like true crime things, and I watch a lot of documentaries about it. I'm one of those girls. I'm one of those girls. But like I'm not really a big fan of podcasts in general. But Crime Junkie is one that I love. So if you haven't heard of that and you like true crime stories, check it out. I love it. And I was listening to some of their I think it was maybe I was catching up on some episodes, but also I was like going back because I like craved more, so I was like, let me like re-listen to some maybe or something. So all I'm thinking about when I'm watching this footage back right now is about like that is about that podcast, because I was listening to that like in the entire day. Not the entire day, I was listening to music as well and doing other things, but mostly I would say I was listening to a podcast. So that's the only thing I'm thinking about when I'm watching this back, because like I don't remember, I was probably watching like Criminal Minds or something when I was building this, and I don't remember that, but I do remember me listening to Crime Junkie when I'm doing this. I have this thing like when I'm watching footage back, I'm remembering things I was doing when I was building it or when I was editing it, and this is one of those times. Usually I will remember like a case in like Criminal Minds or something that I'm watching, or if I'm like on a call with someone, I will remember what we talked about or something, because I don't know, I don't know, maybe I have one of those memories that like associate things with like visual images. I don't know. Is that even a thing? I think it's a thing, but I don't know. I don't know. I promise there's probably gonna be like someone in the either in the server or like the Discord server or in the comments being like, that is a thing. We'll see. But yeah, also again, I am so sorry for my voice. It's like it's not great. Update on that. Update on me being sick. Again, no one is surprised that I'm sick, because I'm sick like I don't know how many days out of the year, but like I would say like a third of the year at least I'm sick. That is one of the things, like I'm gonna do that this year. I'm gonna actually keep track of when I'm sick, and like if it's because of allergy or like what's it called, a cold or something, like I'm gonna keep track of that, because I'm sick a lot and it's not good. Right. My immune system sucks. We have been through this before, and I know I'm gonna get bullied by my friends for saying that I'm sick. I'm gonna get so bullied. It's fine. Not bullied in like they're not my friends, but like, you know, bullied in a friendly way. You get what I mean? Do you also do that with your friends? I do that with my friends, as well as my family. Like me and my cousin, we bully each other a lot, but we still love each other, you know? Anyways, that's not what I was going to talk about. But anyways, update on that, because I've been talking about it in the last like 2 or 3 videos, I think. I've mentioned before, like I've gotten some tests, like corona tests, and they've all come back negative, but those were all like rapid tests, because I was not able to book a PCR test because like they were all like completely booked. And then at midnight tonight, actually, I went into the site and they were like had like updated the times, so there were actually times, so I like booked one as soon as possible, and I did it today. I'm going to get the results, like, by the way, for me it's Friday, the 2 days before this is going to go up, but I did the test today, and I'm either getting the results tomorrow or on Monday, probably, because I don't think they work Sundays, but either probably tomorrow, and so I will keep you updated. with that, I mean, I will keep you updated probably on Twitter or Instagram or something. We'll see. But yeah, I'm probably in the Discord server. Honestly, at this point, like I was going to say, I don't think I have it, but I might. I don't know. Like, it would not surprise me if I have it. To be fair, like, I have not been outside of the house. I've been at, like, the grocery store, to, like, get necessities, but I've been, like, wearing masks and stuff. But, I'm very careful. I promise you, I'm very careful, because I'm very scared of corona, because, again, my immune system sucks, and I have, like, at-risk people at my house and stuff. So I'm very, very careful. And I am, like, double vaccinated and stuff like that, but, still, you know, it doesn't help to like 100%. You can still get sick if you're vaccinated, just not as severely. So I might have it. We don't know, because also like the rapid tests, most of them are like false, like they're not actually like that reliable, because I mean, I've seen a lot of people, especially like Cassiopeia. If you don't know who she is, I made a collab with her before, and I talk about her a lot. I realized. I will link to her down below. She's amazing. But she had like she did like a lot of rapid tests, and they were all negative, and then when she did a PCR test, it came back positive. So I'm like, that might be the case for me. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully not, because I don't want to get corona. Like, I was supposed to start school today, or not today, this week, and like I was not, like, I'm not allowed to go to school until I get a negative PCR test. So that's fun. Love that for me. Love my life right now. But like, again, no one is surprised that I'm sick. I'm always like 100%, like 100% of the time. 100% of the time I'm sick. But like it would not surprise me if I'm sick, just because of that. And also, like, apparently they think that most, at least, of the population in Sweden or something. They think like most of us are gonna get the like the Omicron or whatever it's called. I don't think that's how I pronounce it. I don't know what I just said. Anyways, I think they think that most people, like I mean like the government and like the scientists and stuff like that, they think that most people are gonna get it just because it's like it's very contagious, but that it's going to be over very fast, and I really hope for that. I really hope for that, but we'll see about it. Honestly, I did not mean to bring this into this because I think a lot of us are already stressing about it, so I did not mean to bring it into this safe zone, but now I did, so sorry. I am really sorry for talking about that. I feel like my voice just did something very weird, and probably that cut weirdly as well. I'm sorry. But anyways, what else to talk about? I mean, I can talk about streaming because that's fun. If you didn't know, I stream on Twitch every Thursday. I was gonna say third day. Every Thursday and Saturday. Although tomorrow, which is Saturday for me, yesterday when this is going to go up, but tomorrow if I'm gonna be able to stream, or I might have to change the time because usually I stream at like 8 p.m. CET, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to because I think me, my cousin, my aunt, and maybe my mom is having like a movie night marathon thing, because we were supposed to go to the movies, like the cinema, but Corona, and like I'm sick, and like my mom is also sick, so like we're not gonna do that. We're obviously, for obvious reasons, not going to do that. But I might I might think like put priority on that, like put priority on like spend like having some family time. We'll see. We'll see. I might stream earlier then or later, like after. It kind of depends. We'll see. Obviously, you will probably know when you're watching this. You can just go to my Twitch and check. Or I might not stream at all. We'll see. We'll see. I will update. Again, like follow me on Twitter and Instagram and like in my Discord server because I do keep you guys updated on that everywhere. I do keep you updated on those things there. But I think I might just stream earlier during the day instead because I will be doing things. That might be a good choice. We'll see. So I probably stream like during the afternoon for me, which I know for people in the US is going to be like in the morning probably, so that might not be great. But maybe like people that are watching in like another time zone, like if you're like in Australia or like that part of the world, like Asia, I guess, in general, like Asia and like the Australia and like the Australia, amazing, you know, that part of the world, that time zone, you might be able to watch it because I think it will be maybe night for you. I don't really know. I don't know the time zones there. I know the time zones in the US and like Canada and stuff, like in America, I guess, and I know the time zones in Europe generally, not all like specific countries, but like generally, but I don't know the time zone for Asia or Australia again. Australia, like New Zealand, I don't know that. I don't know for Africa either. I just know where I talk to most people. Like I talked what am I even saying anymore? I don't know. I talk with people in the US, and my dad, like before the pandemic, he travels there a lot for work, like 4 times a year or something, which he has been doing for a very long time. So like I had to know the times, so like being like knowing when I can call him. I'm sorry, that was apparently very hard for me to say. Sorry. But like I had to know the time zones because of that, and then like the European time zones are very easily for me because like I'm in the CET, like Central European time, and then like I know there's like one after and then one before, like 1 hour after, 1 hour before, and those are very easy to keep track of as well, so it's not too big of a problem. But yeah. I don't know, how did I come into like how did I end up talking about time zones? Like I've said this before, but like when I'm going to doing voiceovers, I have no plans. I like obviously for this one I knew that I was going to talk about like the playtesting issue and like who the house is for and like the fact that it's pack restricted. Like I knew I was going to talk about that. I did not, however, know that I was going to talk about time zones. So that's great. Could you just hear my cousin? Sorry, I think she was on the phone, and then she like walked into her room, so we might have been able to also hear the door closing, and then she walked into her room, and like right before she walked in, she said something on the phone. I think she said like yes or something, something like that. I don't really remember, but yeah, I'm sorry if you could hear that. It's a common occurrence on the I was going to say on the show, also on the show, not the cho. I need to stop pronouncing things like that. I do it all the time. Sorry. But I would say channel, and instead I said show. We're used to that here. That's also one of the things that people bring up a lot, that I say that my cousin is here. Also the fact that I'm a chaotic bisexual, which is true. So like, what do you want me to do about it? It's fact that I'm a chaotic bisexual. I think we all been new at this point. Also, I do say that a lot as well, which I think is from a meme, but I don't remember what meme. If you do know like where that like we've been new is from, please let me know, because I say it all the time and I don't know where it's from. Like, I know it's a meme or a Vine or something. Something like that. And it's driving me insane at this point because I say it all the time. Like, some people do not understand it. Like, some people do not understand that I'm joking. So they're like, what? Like, do you not know grammar? And I'm like, I do know grammar. Like, sure, English is not my first language, but I do still know like basic grammar. I'm not stupid. Sorry, that was very, very rude of me. But I also, like, my schooling is in English. Like, I talk English most of the time. I talk English and interact with the English language more than I do the Swedish language at this point. Because the only time I speak Swedish is when I'm speaking with my family, or like in my Swedish class, or like if I'm like going to like grocery store or something. Like, that's the only time I speak Swedish. And I don't watch like any Swedish media. Like at all. I have like 1 or 2 Swedish songs that I listen to. Like, that's Veronica Maggio. If you're Swedish, you will know who she is. She's it. She's it. She has great music. At least like her older albums. Anyway, that's basically it for this video. I'm so sorry that I ranted about that. I really hope you liked it, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.